My beloved people of Burkina Faso, brothers and sisters of Africa, respected elders, courageous youth, hard-working farmers, and guardians of our land, I stand before you today not to speak of weapons or foreign aid, not to repeat the tired language of dependency, but to speak of something humble, something ancient, something that has lived with us in silence for generations. The donkey. Yes, the donkey. Some will laugh, some will ask, how can a president speak of donkeys in an age of satellites, artificial intelligence and space exploration? Some will whisper, surely this is backwardness, surely this is foolishness, but I say to them, it is only foolish if you do not understand sovereignty. It is only backwardness if you have been blinded by the arrogance of the West. The donkey, my people, is not a joke. The donkey is not an animal of shame. The donkey is the backbone of our villages, the silent worker of our households, the forgotten soldier of our farms. Where the tractor rusts because there is no fuel, the donkey continues. Where the lorry cannot pass because the road is broken, the donkey walks. Where hunger is near because there is no work, the donkey creates work. The donkey, patient and humble, has carried the burdens of our ancestors for centuries. It carried water from the river, it carried firewood from the forest, it carried goods to the markets, it carried the poor man's hope. Yet because it does not roar like the lion, because it does not gallop like the horse, because it does not boast of speed, the world has ignored it. But I tell you today, the age of ignoring is over. The age of the donkey has come. My brothers and sisters, look closely at the donkey. What do you see? You see patience. The donkey does not complain. You see resilience. The donkey survives where others collapse. You see humility. The donkey works without seeking glory. You see strength. The donkey carries burdens far heavier than its body seems to allow. Is this not Africa itself? A continent patient under centuries of exploitation. A continent resilient, surviving slavery, colonization and humiliation. A continent humble, giving the world its resources, its labor, its culture, without demanding recognition. A continent strong, carrying the burdens of empires on its back. On its back. Africa is the donkey of the world economy. For centuries, we carried gold, cotton, oil, cocoa, uranium, yet others took the wealth. We worked, we sweated, we bled, and they became rich. They called us poor, backward, primitive, while they built their skyscrapers from our minerals and their armies from our resources. But what happens when the donkey realizes its strength? What happens when the donkey refuses to be exploited by the rider who whips it? The donkey becomes free. The donkey becomes master of its own path. That is why I declare today, Burkina Faso will no longer be the donkey of empire. Burkina Faso will be the donkey of sovereignty, carrying only our own people, serving only our own land, building only our own future. Already I hear the voices of Paris, Washington and Brussels mocking us. They will say, look at Traore, he speaks of donkeys while we speak of rockets. Look at Africa, still lost in the past while we conquer the future. But I say to them, what future are you conquering? You conquer the moon, yet you cannot conquer hunger in your streets. You build missiles, yet your societies are collapsing in despair. You boast of machines, yet your machines pollute the earth and poison humanity. You laugh at the donkey because you do not understand it. You mock the donkey because you cannot control it. You ignore the donkey because it does not bow to your fuel, your technology, your sanctions. But the donkey is wiser than your machines. The donkey is freer than your fuel. The donkey is more faithful than your corporations. And in this donkey, we will build an economy of dignity. My people, I stand before you with a vision, to raise 1 million donkeys in Burkina Faso, not as scattered animals of survival, but as an organized national economic force. Every family that has land will keep donkeys. Every province will have breeding centers. Every cooperative will produce donkey milk, donkey leather, donkey carts, donkey-based fertilizers. Every youth will have training in donkey care, veterinary science, and cooperative management. This is not fantasy. This is not a dream. This is a plan. With 1 million donkeys, we will transform transport, agriculture, industry, and trade. With 1 million donkeys, we will export products to neighboring countries and eventually to the world. With 1 million donkeys, we will build jobs for our youth, dignity for our farmers, and wealth for our people. But my people, the donkey economy is not just about money. It is also about philosophy. It teaches us how to live, how to fight, how to resist. The donkey says, be patient, for struggles take time. The The donkey says, "Be humble, for pride destroys nations." The donkey says, "Be strong, for burdens are heavy." The donkey says, "Be united, for one donkey alone is weak, but 1,000,000 donkeys together can move mountains." If Africa embraces the philosophy of the donkey, then Africa will rise, not through arrogance, not through imitation, but through resilience. Therefore, my beloved people, let us begin this journey. Let us no longer be ashamed of what is ours. Let us no longer despise what has carried us for centuries. Let us no longer believe that development comes only from the machines of the West. Let us raise our donkeys proudly, for in their strength lies our sovereignty. Let us build the donkey economy, an economy of patience, resilience, humility and strength. Let us show the world that what they laughed at yesterday will be what saves us tomorrow. The donkey, silent for centuries, will now speak. The donkey, humble for centuries, will now rise. The donkey, servant for centuries, will now lead. Long live the donkey economy. Long live Burkina Faso. Long live Africa.